Andy Katz here for March Madness Men's Basketball and NCAA Digital with my top 25 returning players for next season now that the NBA Draft early entry withdrawal deadline has passed. Well, number one, Oscar Shebway from Kentucky. He's the reigning National Player of the Year. Got a chance to win it again. At number two, Drew Timme decides to go back to Gonzaga. He can be a first-team All-American again and lead the Zags deep in the NCAA tournament. Armando Bacot checks in at 3 from North Carolina, hoping to get back to that NCAA title game. Trace Jackson Davis from Indiana, first-team All-American in my book, returns to college basketball, could lead the Hoosiers to the Big Ten title. Marcus Sasser, bit of a surprise from Houston, decided to withdraw from the NBA draft. He was hurt for much of last season. He could be a first-team All-American. I'll run through the rest of this list kind of quickly here, but a lot of big names returning to college basketball. Hunter Dickinson from Michigan, Jaime Jaquez, UCLA, Jalen Wilson, bit of surprise, he returned to Kansas, Zach Edey from Purdue, Kendrick Davis, transfers from SMU to Memphis, could be American Player of the Year, again with a different school in the same league. Mike Miles withdrew from the NBA draft, headed to TCU, the Horned Frogs are going to be contender in the Big 12. Antoine Davis, prolific scorer from Detroit, he was in the transfer portal, goes back to play for his dad. Isaiah Wong from Miami returns to the Canes, where he led them to the Elite Eight. Kayla Mcconnell from Rutgers, reigning Defensive Player of the Year in the Big Ten, he returned for another season. Caleb Love from North Carolina. Terence Shannon transfers from Texas Tech to Illinois. Posh Alexander, love his game at St. John's. He'll team up with Andre Curbelo for the Red Storm. Tyrese Hunter, Big 12 Freshman Player of the Year at Iowa State, now at Texas. Kevin McCullough from Kansas, formerly at Texas Tech, he withdrew from the NBA draft. Colin Castleton going to play again at Florida, this time for Todd Golden. Tiger Campbell back to lead UCLA. Max Asmus from Oral Roberts, he withdrew from the NBA draft. Julian Strother did the same, going back to Gonzaga. Matt Bradley, San Diego State, he'll be their best scorer, potential Player of the Year in the Mountain West Conference. And Baylor Shireman from Creighton, Summit League Player of the Year at South Dakota State. Now he will play for the Blue Jays. There are so many other candidates that I could have put on this list, but I settled on these top 25 heading into next season.